welcome back to my channel. So first of all, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
2020, bitch! So today's video is going to be different, and before I start this video, I do want to thank you guys for 430 subscribers on my first year of YouTube, so thank you so much. You guys are loved and appreciated. And as you can tell, there's some new person right here with me.
It's a me.
It's a me. Her name is Sara.
Sara Valentina.
So Sara, introduce yourself before we even start this video.
My name is Sara.
Hey, Sara.
I'm 20.
She's a baby.
I'm Jessica's new roommate. You know, I'm pretty excited to be here. You know, her first video with her. You know, 2020.
2020 first video.
Together.
Yes.
That's
So, you guys, this video is different. It's requested by family and friends. So they want to know like how to stay positive and happy for this new year. On top of that, we do have a little story time about everything that's been happening to us the last year. I'm glad 2019 is over for certain reasons, because not only have I gone through a lot, but she's gone through way worse. She'll tell you a little bit about that. But yeah, so starting off, you guys did notice that I haven't been posting as much, and on top of that, like I haven't been like talking on camera. It's either just videos that I post. So this will be the first video addressing that issue, not issue, but the reasons. So what do I say? Oh, you want to go first? Okay, I'll go first. So I'll tell my story. These last 4 months I've been going through a lot, because not only did I get a new job, but I was like just experiencing a lot of things, like a lot of changes in my life. For those of you who know my family, you know, Angel and Jazzy got in a car accident. This girl got in a car accident right after she had moved in with me. And then I messed up my knee. So then I was on a wheelchair for like a month, which I'm still on crutches, but it's like a big old thing. And there was a lot of times where I just wanted to like break down and cry, but seriously, I was strong. Even when you met me, you didn't even know nothing was wrong. Like, I was going through so much changes, and it was just overwhelming, but I was like, you know what? Like, I would pray, I would stay positive, I would do things to keep my mind and myself busy, and I did not break down for 3 months until New Year's Eve.
Not New Year's, not 2020.
Not 2020. Get it right. 2019. I left that shit at 2019. Period. But yeah, so 2019, I went to Countdown with my girls, and I do want to thank you guys for being there for me when I broke down. I was crying. I got overwhelmed with so much emotion and everything that happened in 2019, and it hit me, and I just had to let it out. So, and I'll let you guys know how I coped with that. So first I want her to tell your story, and then we'll tell you guys how we overcame all this stuff that was happening. So go ahead, take it away.
So like my full story, like when I turned 18, about everything, or like just what recently happened?
Do a brief about when you turned 18 and then bring it to what happened.
I guess I have two different stories. It goes back, I'm 20 years old now. It goes back to when I was 18. When I was 4 years old, my dad passed away in a car accident. And when I was 18, my mom had a lot of health issues, and she passed away in a hospital. She had just multiple things wrong with her, and I stood with her like pretty much till the end. And it's really not easy being 20 years old and not really having anybody. So that's why it's really important to me, like my friends and the people around me, like my roommates, my friends, the family that I have, my brothers and sisters, like they mean everything to me, because
that's all you have.
That's all I really have. And for anybody who's ever lost a parent, even just one parent, like it's horrible. I know how hard it is. My mom grew up a single mother. My mom, she was a single mother of 8, so I know how hard it is, like growing up without either your mom or your dad, like both. I couldn't imagine how hard it could be for you and your family. So it was a lot for me to take in, especially at a young age. I mean, I know there's people out there who've lost their parents even younger than I. And fast forward to December, I got in a pretty bad car accident. I was with 3 other friends, and we had just got back from going to Denny's, and we were driving back to my friend's house, and a semi-truck was making an illegal turn, and we couldn't stop in time, and we hit them, and I broke my right leg, and I'm still recovering from that. My best friend's spine is broken. And it's been pretty rough since then.
Been on a wheelchair.
I've been in a wheelchair. I've been in
Both
crutches.
of us. But her situation's way worse because she actually broke her leg in like 2 places.
Yeah, I broke my leg in 2 different parts.
And then her best friend broke her back. And then it was funny. The only thing that was funny was that we were both in a wheelchair in the house. So we were just like rolling ourselves everywhere. And like my poor mom had to come and like buy us food and like try to take care of us and stuff. And I still had to go to work like that. And she can't work at all because she can't stand. She can't do anything. I was able to take my crutches and work around it. And my job, I just, talk to people. So it's easier for me just to sit down. But this girl is stuck here at home until
March.
So that's a lot. It's killing her. But yeah, so now that you guys know a little bit of what she's been through and what I've been through, we're basically just tell you guys how we cope with everything and how we get through it and how we stay positive and how we keep going. And so yeah. So what works for me best, and I know my sister's asking me too, like, damn, like you've been going through a lot. Like how do you just keep smiling and stay happy? And everyone thinks I'm like this strong person that doesn't have emotions, but I'm really emotional and I break down a lot. you saw me break down. I was like, come sleep with me. Cause it was just a lot. It was like everybody around me was either in a car accident, like her, it was just so much to take. And then me taking on a new job and then me going through some personal stuff too. Let's just leave it at that. And I was just like, I'm okay. Every time someone would ask me, I would just be like, I'm okay. Like, yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. And then I would come home and I'd be sad in my bed. So what would work for me is automatically as soon as I would feel like, okay, like I'm getting really sad, like I don't want to break down and cry right now, I would put on a funny movie and I would just watch funny movies, something that's going to make me laugh and not think about anything, or just any kind of show that would keep me like distracted. So that was one of my things. If I'm in the car and like some sad song comes on, I change that shit. I'm like, let me put some ratchet shit on. I'd be getting crazy in the car, dancing just so I don't have to think about it. The third thing I do, because it's either music, TV, or it's going out with my friends. But when no one's there and I'm by myself and I really just want to stay home and not go out, I do have this. I don't know if it's going to come out backwards because we're using the front camera. But anyways, my sister gave me this journal last Christmas. And I wrote down a whole list of things that make me happy. So I'll just read some of them because some of them are like personal, But I wrote down what makes me happy. I put my sisters, my baby sister. So that's my nephew. He's so cute. Like every time I see him smile, it just warms my heart and I can't be sad. And then I think of memories that bring back a smile or I start laughing. Like laughing in the car with Lisa, laughing till I cry with Paolo, till we cry. Feeling like cleaning my room, meditating, happy music, watching funny videos and jokes, having a great workout, my family hugs. I was just putting there's more stuff to it, but it kind of gets into detail. But anyways, I always look at this. So I'll be laying down, I just grab my book and think about everything that I'm blessed with and what I have. And then if I'm super sad and she's here, I'd be like, come to my room.
Like on my way.
Yeah, I text her. I was like, come in my room, come watch a movie with me. I'll tell Lisa. That's what I just do. I just keep busy. I don't feel sorry for myself, and I don't be like, oh, why me? Like, I don't make excuses or just play the victim. I just look for something like, okay, so this has happened for a reason. How do I improve it? What can I do? What's the next step? So those are my tips, and that's what really works for me. But like I said, you also have to go through it. You have to feel it because it's the only way to get over it. Whatever you're going through, whether it's a breakup, whether it's you losing someone in your life, whether it's, something with friendship, anything in your life, you're not happy with yourself, you're depressed. Like, these things work for me, and hopefully they do work for you. But enough about me. Sarah, I want to know, girl, because you've been through the worst. Like, I would freaking die. Like, I would die. But what did you do to get through it?
When I was 18 and I lost my mom, I think I was really in denial about everything. I didn't want to accept the fact that my mom was gone. And my dad died at a pretty young age, so I don't remember him as much. I just kind of remember, like, growing up with my mom and everything she did to take care of me and my brothers and sisters. But honestly, I'm only close to a couple of them. There's a few of them that they have their own lives. I mean, we're all grown, we have our own lives, and we don't speak all the time, but it's like I still love them no matter what. They're my siblings. And I'm thankful for them. The thing that got me through it when I was 18 pretty much was the people around me. Honestly, if I didn't have anybody, I don't know what I would have done, especially my best friend. Shout out to her because she was always... Shout out to you, best friend. Shout out to you, best friend, because she was always the one that listened to me. Like, even if she didn't understand me, she listened to how I felt, and I just wanted...
There was a little mosquito. Did you see that?
Yeah. And I know there's not always people out there that have somebody like I did. There's not always going to be everybody that has a support group. And honestly, my best advice to anybody is not everybody's going to understand you and what you went through, but you can't, how do I say this? You can't, like, how do you say, like, block yourself out from the world? Like,
isolate yourself from the world.
You can't isolate yourself from the world. You have to put yourself out there. Like, it's okay to take the time to cry. It's okay to be hurt. Like, me, I hurt every day, and it's only been 2 years. It's still really fresh to me. But I don't let it affect me. I know my mom's watching over me. I know my dad's watching over me, and that's the main thing, to know that they're always going to be with you no matter what. Even if you can't see them, they're always going to be with you. You could feel them. A song could be playing, and it could be like, oh, it's meant for you, that they're trying to give you a sign. Like, you can't think like this is the end of the world, because honestly, as sad as it is, it's a part of life. People are going to come in your life. People are going to leave, no matter how much you love them. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be your parents, and you just have to accept it. Because me, I was in denial for a long time, and me, my coping method pretty much was being with my friends, going out, distracting myself, trying not to think of the worst. A lot of people judged me when I was 18 because instead of staying at home and crying, I went out with my friends. I couldn't stay home. Honestly, I felt like if I was going to stay home, I was probably going to end up killing myself, to be honest. And that's not something I want. I know that's not what my mom would want. It's not what my dad would want. I know a lot of people judge me for it, but we all have different coping methods. And honestly, I really advise you guys to just do the best you can. Like, even if it's a friend, like a really close friend coming over and just spending time with you, like quality time with you, like, it helps. Like, it's just really not the best thing to be alone. And like, I am a pretty strong girl. I've been through a lot, and I understand that not everybody's going to heal or cope with things as I did. Like, I'm not saying to go out and party and forget your whole life. I'm just saying to surround yourself with company and people that love you. It could be anybody, literally. And even if you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, because I felt that way, like, oh, nobody understands me, you know, no one lost a parent. Like, my close friend has both of her parents and stuff like that. Honestly, you could DM me, I'll respond at any time. Like, I don't mind being there with anybody, so I understand 100% completely. I just want you to stay as positive as you can if you've gone through losing a parent, and I understand how hard it is. My life is still hard to this day, so
Then your car accident, how did you get through all of that? Like, being in your wheelchair and not being able to do anything.
So with my car accident, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and I had to go to rehab. It's hard to talk about. With my car accident and everything, it's really hard for me because I've already gone through pretty much the worst, and I was at my best, honestly, when the car accident happened. You know, I still have, but I had to put a good paying job, you know. I just got a new car, like, everything was going good for me, you know. I was visiting my friends, like, up the hill. If you don't live in California, you don't know what up the hill is. It's pretty much like Victorville. I was visiting my friends, and it was very unexpected, and, you know, you could never prepare yourself for things that's going to happen like that. Like, bad things are going to happen no matter what to good people, whether you deserve it or not, but it's a part of life. And the best thing you could do is to stay positive and to tell yourself, like, it's only temporary. Like, you're going to get better, you're going to heal. Like, it's not going to be up for everything, and that's what kept me going, and that's what's keeping me going, because I know I'm not 100%. I can't return to work for another month and a half from now. Can't really do anything. You know, I have a wheelchair. I get really tired to stand up for a long time. And I tell myself every day, like, of course, you know, I'm by myself a lot too, but I tell myself every day, you know, like, this is only temporary. Like, you're going to get through this.
I try to come home early. We try to come home early to be with her.
I tell myself every day, you're a strong girl. You've been through a lot. You could do this. And to anybody who's gone through this, you'll understand what I mean when I say this, that it does get better. Literally, every time it gets better, like, going through the worst, not having anything, like, me too, like, there was a time where I was almost homeless twice. Not once, but twice. And I thought the worst. And I had to tell myself at the end of the day, you know, it does get better. And look where I am now. Like, even though my leg's broken, I have a roof over my head. I have food in my refrigerator, you know. I have enough, and I'm thankful for everything that I have. So you pretty much, like, just have to stay positive. Like, if you're negative all the time, like, nothing's really going to work out for you. And trust me, me being negative in the past, like, nothing was going my way. But once I started praying and telling God, like, please help me and please be here for me, that's what helped me.
Don't cry, because I'm going to cry.
No.
I'm like, no.
I'm not going to cry, but yeah. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that maybe you've gone through worse than I have. And there's other things I've gone through that I won't speak about on camera, but my advice to just anybody who's going through it, just anything at all, is just to always stay positive. Remember who your loved ones are, who your real friends are, the people that are going to be there for you at the end of the day, and just keep moving forward, because that's what life's all about. It's just to move forward with everything, no matter how hard it gets, because that's what your loved ones up above would want you to do, looking down at you. So be positive, keep moving forward, finish high school, finish college, get that job, get that degree.
Get that job.
All of that.
2020 is going to be the year. So what's the year of perfect vision? 2020.
2020.
So yeah. So now you guys know a little bit of Sara. So you will be seeing her on my videos. And hopefully this video did help you guys out. I don't know if some of you guys are going through stuff or we're going through stuff. And, you know, if this helps you out, if it helps one person out, that's all we need. So did you have anything else to say?
No, nothing really. I think I pretty much went over everything, but you could always DM me if you feel like no one really understands you, because I promise you I've been through everything and I could understand what you're going through or what you're feeling. And
I'll go ahead and leave her IG information under, and so I should just say her social medias, because I'm gonna put everything on there, and then I'll leave mine. And good news, we are starting a TikTok. She just started hers. I don't know how to work it because I'm old ass bitch, so we're gonna get it running, but I'll go ahead and leave all that information below, you guys. So thanks for joining us on my first 2020 video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.